It is time to get fit. Have another Fitwit Getfit workout for you today, and this one is Emom and Amrap style. So we've got sets where we're doing work every minute on the minute, followed by sets where we're doing as many rounds as possible for a set an amount of time. Okay, I'm going to walk you through all the exercises I have for today. There's quite a bit of them. So this workout will take you 25 minutes of work, but allow about 30 minutes for all the coaching that I'm going to do throughout this workout. So let me run down the structure of today's workout. We've got 2 minutes of warm-up, followed by an Emom 5, where we are hitting our upper body, followed by an Amrap for 2 minutes, where we continue to hit upper body. We're going to go into another Emom 5 for lower body, followed by an Amrap 2, still on lower body. Finishing with an Emom 5, that is a lot of core work, and then an Amrap 2, focus on abs, and we finish with a 2-minute plank today, 2-minute plank. So you can rest during that plank as much as you need to, but work on that mindset, okay? So the exercises I have for each of these Amraps and Emoms, for our first Emom 5, we have a push-up with a row. So just going to be using a pair of dumbbells. I'm going to do the push-up off of the dumbbells just to give me a nice full range of motion. And then a single side row, back to a push-up, single side row. You can do these from your knees as your modification, and just don't rotate your hips. You're going to be doing 6 of those. Okay, count 1 per side, so 3 per side, so you can get through that. And then a bicep curl to lateral raise. So starting with a neutral grip, we're going to bring our palms to face us, back down, and out to the lateral raise. Just ensure that you're keeping good posture, you're not swinging, and keeping those shoulders over your hips, okay? You're going to be doing, for that Emom 5, you got 6 of the push-up rows, and then 6 of the curls to lateral raises, and 1 rep on those is 1, 2, okay? Once we're done with that Emom 5, we're going into our Amrap 2 as many rounds as possible for 2 minutes of rear delt swings. And for these rear delt swings, we're going to be setting up with our feet hip width apart. You're going to hinge, creating a nice strong back. And then you're going to take the dumbbells with a straight arm and go back, just like you're skiing, but you're not turning it into a tricep exercise. So you're keeping the arms straight and swinging with your back, okay? The weights are going to come out at a 45-degree angle. So if I'm looking down over top of you, 45-degree angle. So fixed arms, set up strong, nice strong back, okay? So you don't want to be rounding like this. Hips back, strong back, chest open, and taking the dumbbells back like this, okay? So it's like if you're at a cable machine and doing this movement, okay? So we're working the back. You're going to be doing 10 of those, followed by plank shoulder taps from the ground. So down here, plank shoulder taps. If you want to make it a little higher intensity, you can add in a plank jack. Okay, you're doing 4 to 6 of those. All right, trying to go through this quick so we can go right to the workout. I will coach you through the workout and remind you what exercises we're doing. Our next Emom 5 is pop squats. Taking the head of the dumbbell, setting it like this. Pop squat, tap the dumbbell down, get down to where your glutes are even with your knees, pop up. You can take the jump out of it and just do squats. You're doing 8 to 10 of those, followed by alternating reverse lunges. We start with the weight in the side of the working leg, and down and up, okay? Swing and swing. You're gonna make those into alternating reverse lunge swings, just to get that heart rate up there. And our Amrap for our lower body will be hip thrusts. You're just going to be doing 6 to 8 per side, as many rounds as possible for this one. So if you have a bench or a chair, you're going to get those shoulder blades in there. You're going to set up to where when you're at the top of the movement, that your knees are right in line with your ankles and you're in a full range of motion. So you're creating a tabletop. You don't want to round your back. From here, I'm going to do single legs. Single legs, 6 to 8, switch it out. And you're doing as many of those for 2 minutes. Glutes will be on fire. All right, final Emom 5. We have devil's press. I know, I like to add this one in, but it's just a really good full body exercise, okay? This is part of our core work, okay? Part of our core work that we're doing. So devil's press. Let's do these single-sided. Okay, so we're gonna do 6 of them. So single-sided, I'm gonna come all the way down, pop it up, press it up, single side, nice good posture, take it down, switch it out. That's 1, 2, okay? And we're gonna do 6 of those, followed by 6 plank drags. Coming down to the ground, dragging the weight across, right underneath your belly button, hips out of the air. You know all those good things, modification, you can do that from your knees as well. And we're gonna do 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Our AMRAP 2 for core work is Russian twists with hip lifts. So weighted Russian twist, holding the dumbbell like this. Bring it all the way to the side. Do 6 to 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You might even want to do more of those, but by the end of the workout, we might be pretty tired, okay? And then into hip lifts. What you can do for the hip lift to create more ability to get your hips off the ground, just put that weight behind you and hold on to it. And then up. And let's go all the way down and up. Let's do a leg raise with the hip lifts, okay? So, let's say 6 to 8 Russian twists with 10 hip lifts, and then we finish with a 2-minute plank. But you see I got all kinds of weights here that I'm utilizing, okay? I'm going to be using these most of the time, and these are about 15 pounds. I don't use round dumbbells for things like Renegade rows because they're just not secure enough. So for the Renegade rows or the push up to the row, I use something that is hexagon shaped, that's flat, that stays put. So that's why I have those, okay? And then for legs and hip thrusts, I go a little heavier also. So just to give you an idea of what types of weights I'm using, because I know y'all are interested. What kind of weight are you using? So, okay, that is it for today. 25 minutes of work is what you can expect, and we are going to get started. Let me run down our warm-up exercises that we're starting with. Warm-up exercises are going to be reach and pulls, stepping out laterally, driving the elbow up, warming up the entire body, getting that upper body warmed up before we start our first Emom, and then rear delt fly jacks, so rear delt fly. So just working from that upper back, opening up that chest, adding in the jumping jack. You can always step out if you want to do that. Okay. Challenging workouts, good for mindset, and good for when you need something a little bit more intensive and maybe when you have a little extra time, okay? Most of the workouts I offer are 5, 10, 20-minute workouts. This one's 25, okay? A lot going on today, but let's get started. Beginning with our 2-minute warm-up. And today's Fitwit Getfit Emom Amrap workout is going to begin in under 10 seconds with our reach and pull for 1 minute, followed by rear delt fly jacks for another minute, okay? Reach and pull. So drawing that elbow back and not straight up, okay? Sweep. Reach down towards your foot as much as you're able to. Working on that mobility, so we're not rounding the back either. Sending that hip out to allow ourselves to come down so we're not rounding forward, okay? From the side, so I'm coming down right over top of that knee, so I'm not coming like this, okay? Send the hip back and warm things up. So 30 seconds has passed here. Warming up the body, nice dynamic warm up. Getting ready for our first Emom, hitting our upper body first today. Really pull, really drive that elbow back and up. You got just about 10 seconds left here before we go into rear delt fly jacks. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into rear delt fly jacks. You can always tap into this one. You want to keep tapping and warm up that upper body, open that chest. Keeping those arms fixed so you're not turning it into triceps again. run down that first EMOM. We have push-ups to row, doing 6 of those. Okay, 1 row counts for 1 rep. 6 of those, we're adding in the push-up, and then you're going into the bicep curl lateral raise. Okay, you got about 20 seconds left here to warm things up. And we're gonna get right into our EMOMs and AMRAPs and have some fun. All right, 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, set up your weights for our first EMOM. We're gonna get right into this. We don't waste time, not a lot of rest time today. Push-up row, bicep curls, lateral raises. 6 of each. Our first AMRAP begins in under 10 seconds. Beginning with push-ups to rows. You can do these from your knees if you need to. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 more, and 6. So that's how you're counting reps on that. You may not be able to go as fast as I do. I know. Do it at your own pace. Curl, lateral raise. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so every minute on the minute, you're doing that. Whatever time you have left in the minute is your time to rest. If you can't get through the reps, stop what you're doing, go to the top of the next minute, or adjust your reps. You got about 5 seconds left here to rest before we go back to the top of the minute. Minute 2. And down and up. Do these from your knees. If you need to adjust reps, adjust them on this exercise and just do 4 versus 6. And right in. So you should be doing 1 row per side, right? You can do 4 of them or 6, okay, depending on your pace. We're not swinging here on these either. Nice, good posture. So my average is I get to about 15 seconds of rest for this EMOM. And as I fatigue, that rest time is going to get shorter. You got about 5 seconds to go to the top of the 3rd minute. Down and up, and no rotating. Sweep that weight towards your glute, not straight up. And doing push-ups this way off your dumbbell. Set your wrist up in a nice healthy position. It also helps you to have a good full range of motion. Whether you're doing it from your knees or full, it's fine. No swinging here. Curl, left. Ooh. Keeping my pace, about 15 seconds of rest is what I'm getting. All right? If you want to adjust and trying to aim for that 15 seconds rest, adjust how many rows, how many push-up rows you're doing. Top of the 4th minute. Here we go. Down and up. And 6. If you've been doing full push-ups, by the time you get that 4th minute, 5th minute, you want to keep going, go to your knees. Okay, especially if you're finding your hips are sagging, right? Don't swing through the movement here. Try to go fast and catch up. Keep it nice and controlled. Open that chest up. Open that chest, don't get tight. We have 1 more minute in this EMOM 5. You've got about 10 seconds left to rest. We'll go top of the 5th minute and finish out this upper body Emom before we go into our AMRAP. Down and up. Just to remind you, your AMRAP is rear delt swings, plank shoulder taps. Should be challenging. Curl, nice and concentrated, and lift with a nice open chest, no swinging, good posture. And don't come up any higher than parallel on these lateral raises. Keep those wrists strong. Okay, on that curl, don't let those wrists start to bend back. You have just about 10 seconds left before you finish this Emom. We're going to go into our AMRAP. We're going to go right into a minimal rest, okay? 3, 2, 1. All right, rear delt swings. Remember, we're keeping our arms fixed. Hinging back, creating that arrow if you look down. Now also remember, don't keep your head up. Just look down at the floor. So you're moving those arms from your back. Okay, you're not turning it into a tricep. From there, plank shoulder taps. You can add in the plank jack if you want to do that. This is 2 minutes. 10 swings, 4 to 6 shoulder taps, as many rounds as possible for 2 minutes. So you're not stopping here, okay? All right. Woo. And 3, 2, 1. So 10 of these. Go at your own pace. Just remember where you are in case you're not keeping up with me. Keep those arms straight. Work from the back. So you have 2 minutes to do as many rounds of these 2 exercises as you can. 4 to 6 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can add in the plank jack if you want to. And then right back into your swings, okay? See how that works? Keep those hips back. It's like you're skiing here, but you're not bending the arms. And open that chest up. When you send those weights back, open the chest up so you're not pinching, okay? Right into these. All right, you're almost done with the first minute. 3, 2, 1. Here's your second minute. See how I'm swinging these back? Nice and controlled swings too. You don't have to add in the plank jack. You can just do shoulder taps. You do it from your knees. 30 seconds left. See if we can get another round in. Woo, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, okay. You got about 10 seconds left to go here. And 3, 2, 1, and shake that out. Woo. All right, upper body is done. Moving into our lower body. Give you a moment to rest, okay? But not long. All right, we're doing the pop squats. Pop squats followed by our alternating reverse lunges. We're adding that swing. Okay, so just a reminder on the swing, you're swinging back on the working side. Come up, switch, swing back on the working side. All right, Emom number 2, beginning in under 10 seconds. Pop squats or just do squats. All right, if you need to catch your breath, okay, listen to how you're feeling. Okay, 10 of these. 6 lunges. Tap 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, into your reverse lunge. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Woo, I got through that a lot faster than I thought I was going to. I thought we were going to have to adjust the reverse lunges. But we will see how we do in the second minute. If you need to adjust a rep, adjust it on the reverse lunges and just do 4 per side. So that'll be 8 counts. Okay, all right. 5 seconds, back to the top, second minute. So keep those heels on the ground when you squat, keep the chest lifted. Tap. 10 of those, and reverse lunge. Stand up nice and tall, switch it out. Counting 1 per side, either 4 or 6. Working that front leg. Okay, not using that back leg to push off. Front leg, come up. It's almost like a little swing. Working those glutes when you stand up. Woo. All right, it's about 150. I'm getting through this lower body one a lot quicker. It's good, I need the rest. All right, back to the top, third minute. Hop squats. Sink down low, up. Keep the chest lifted. You're nice and wide here, toes point out. Tap, and go. Woo. Starting to fatigue. Rest time's going to get shorter. Start talking a lot less too. Work on that reverse lunge, okay? Get into a good range of motion there. Whew. Hands over your head if you need to during your rest. We're on the top of the 4th minute here in about 10 seconds. We can do this. Down and up. 2. See, my chest is lifted, not rounding. I think I did a few too many there. All right, let's get through these. Good range of motion. Slight forward lean. Working that glute, standing up, power up, power up. Woo! These kind of workouts are good for your conditioning too. All right, you got about 10 seconds. We have 1 more minute. Lower body. Today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Take those negatives out somewhere else. 8, 9, 10. Woo. Reverse lunges. Down, up. Really power up. Work, press that floor. And that's it for me. You got about 20 seconds to rest. Hands over your head if you're done. Breathe deeply, get the heart rate down. Our AMRAP or the hip thrust. You got about 5 seconds left here to finish up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Our lower body AMRAP. Hip thrust. I work those glutes. Biggest muscle group. All right, we're doing 6 to 8. Go ahead and get yourself set up against sofa, chair, coffee table, ankles in line with your knees when you're at the top. Full range of motion. So don't let the hips sag and don't overextend. So draw the belly button down as you squeeze the glutes when you come up. Single side, remember. We're doing 6 to 8 per side, AMRAP, as many rounds as possible. Okay? Glutes gonna be on fire. So go ahead and set up. If you don't have something to set up with, just do glute bridge from the floor. Single leg glute bridge from the floor. All right, 2 minutes here. Let's get going. So shoulder blades are right into the bench. They're like little tabletops. Okay? And we're down and up. 6 to 8 per side. Press through the floor. Bring the belly button down. Squeeze the glutes. So you can see my chin is tucked. Upper body stays in one place. Okay? We're working from those glutes. Once you finish 6, so you don't want to be like this. Okay? Watch my upper body comes up as one unit. 2, 3. Press that foot into the floor. Tuck the hips. And just keep repeating side to side, 6 to 8 for 2 minutes. When you come up, your knee is right over ankle. When you come down, the knee's going to track back some. Up. Don't let your head lean back. Keep your chin tucked. It helps to keep things nice and straight here. So chin is back like this, like everything's kind of wobbly. Keep it here. It does help. Just don't keep your chin too tucked. You want to be able to breathe. That's 1 minute. Keep going. Like I said, glutes are going to be on fire. So come up, squeeze. So you don't want to just come up in low range of motion. Come up, create that tabletop. Drive the belly button down. Woo. 2, 3. Really power up. 4. Woo. Keep switching out. 6 to 8. You got about 30 seconds left to go in this AMRAP. I know it's evil. It starts out kind of easy, right? On fire. 15 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and wow. All right, so you're someone that sits at a desk all day. That exercise will go for you because if you're sitting at a desk all day, you got weak glutes. Maybe you got low back pain, tight hip flexors. All right, these types of exercises are going to help combat that. All right, next up, we have another Emom. One more Emom, one more AMRAP. Okay, 7 minutes. We have 6 devil's press. We're going to alternate sides, single side. 1, 2, 3, and 6 plank drags. Counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. This one might allow you a little more rest time, but if you find you need more rest time, you're not getting to the minute, adjust your devil's press to 4. Let's aim to do 6 and 6, okay? All right, our Emom 5 core work is going to begin in 10 seconds with our devil's press. Remember, we're doing 6, all the way down, up, and bring it up overhead, back down, switch out. Make sure you send those hips back. You come up out of that 4th thruster that you're not leaning forward, so you're here. 4. You can do it. 5. And 6. And then plank drags. Plank drags. 6. 1. You're sliding the weight across without rotating. Right into your belly button. You're not picking it up. And just 6 of those. Whew. Okay, not a whole lot of rest time. If you need to adjust something, adjust your devil's press down to 4 versus 6. Okay? You got about 5 seconds left to rest. And 3, 2, 1. Down and up. So I'm coming up here. See, I'm not rounding. And bring it up. 1. Switch. 2. 3. So if you can't get through it, just do 4. If you think you can, and you want to challenge yourself, you can do 6. 30 seconds left. Try to get those plank drags in. 1. No rotating. Send the feet a little wider apart if you need to. Great core exercise here. Okay. Tuck the hips, belly button, press. Okay. You might be asking, why is devil's press in core? Well, we're getting a full body workout. We're burning calories. All right, you gotta burn calories if you want to see your abs. But as far as core work, get back to the top third. Core work, we're working a lot of stabilizers here, glutes. Standing up to top posture. This is an excellent exercise for that. Takes a lot of core work to get yourself off the ground. Takes a lot of core work to stay balanced. Okay, here we go. 20 seconds. You got about 10 seconds. Woo! Not so much rest time in this Emom as I thought, but hey, 4th minute, right? Going that fast. You got that going. Here we go. Come on. These Emoms hold you accountable to keep you going. There's no time to mess around. A lot of time we mess around in the gym when we're working out, right? Take a lot of rest time. Rest time is good, don't get me wrong. But sometimes we don't have the most effective or efficient workout when we do that. All right, plank drags. 1. Press the trauma to the ground and lift. Lift, then go. Tuck the hips. Woo. I think we have 1 more minute of this one. We have an Amrap. We have a plank to finish today's workout with. Woo. All right, 5 seconds left to rest. 3, 2, where's that smile on your face? Come on, let's have fun with this. 1, and up. Woo. Stand nice and tall. Drive that weight up to the ceiling. No rotating. You got 30 seconds. Try to get these reps in. Press that palm into the ground. So lift, tuck, drive it across. No rotating. And you got about 15 seconds left. Finish this Emom. Breathe. Heart rate was up about 160. Driving it down. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Good news. We have an Amrap and a plank to do. And we're done with this workout. Woo, feels good. All right, what do we got now? Russian twists and hip lifts. Okay, so remember that hip lift, you can put a weight behind you to hold on to. That might help you lift up a little bit. If you want to go ahead and set your other weight up so you don't have to switch out and set up every time, you do that. So Russian twists, 6, 1. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to start. 6 to 8, and then have 10 hip lifts, as many rounds as possible. Okay, go ahead and come on down to the ground. Let's get this started. Russian twists. We are beginning with those. And 3, 2, 1. So 6 to 8, all the way side 1. So keeping those elbows in at your side, rotating through your abs. Once you do 6 to 8 of those, if you want to put that weight down, grab onto this one and lift for 10, 2. So like you're peeling and unpeeling yourself from the ground. We're adding in the leg raise. 10. So even if you just get your hips off the ground a little bit, that's fine. What you want to do is stamp the ceiling. You don't want your feet coming all the way over like this, okay? So stamp, and you're curling yourself off the ground, and you're lowering yourself with control. Right back to your Russian twist. And into your hip lifts. So peel. 1 vertebrae at a time. Stamp the ceiling. Lower yourself with control. Exhale. And out. Using those lower abs. Final 30 seconds is approaching. 30 seconds left. Really focusing on control with those hip lifts, okay? You can get the most out of it that way versus just bouncing off the ground, okay? And here, really focusing on working from your abs and not using those arms to swing the weight side to side. You have about 10 seconds to get in a couple more reps. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and carefully come up. We can stay right here on the floor. We are finishing like we always do with our Get Fit workouts with the plank, but today we have a 2-minute plank. I know a lot of us cannot hold a plank for 2 minutes, but you just set your knees down, get right back into it, and you work on the negative self-talk, okay? You can do this. Pretty sure this is my 2-minute one. All right, full plank, forearm plank, elevated plank, you choose. Let's finish this workout strong with a good attitude. All right, here we go. Right here in plank, pressing those heels back, squeezing quads, glutes, shoulders right over elbows or palms. So if you're here, get that butt out of the air and drive the heels back. Press your toes on the ground. Same right here, looking at fingertips, not looking up or anything like that. And just focusing. Working on good self-talk, okay? You got 30 seconds left in your first minute, okay? If you need to drop knees down to the ground, you can do that. Nothing wrong with that. You're just working on mindset. You're working on changing that negative energy to positive. Tell yourself a mantra. I can do this. I'm up for the challenge. If I have to rest, I'm going to get right back into it. I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give up now. I've been here this workout this long. I'm going to finish it because I've only got 1 minute to go. Breathe. Focus. It's a challenging workout. You're fatigued at this point, I know. But we can do hard things, and we have to practice that too. Okay, you can do this plank, okay? 45 seconds left. Stay strong. Keep that torso in line with those hips. If you want to rest, you can come up like this and come back into it also. Okay? You got about 30 seconds left, and the shoulders are on fire. Work on that scapular work. You can press. You can do that also. Woo! Can I stay here? Can I do it? I'm proving myself I can do it. 20 seconds left. I'm going to stay right here. 13, 12. I'm going to start counting down right here. 10, 9, I can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Slowly walk yourself back. Stretch it out. And walk it up, shake it out. Woo! All right, when you go to standing, carefully come up. Heads the last to left, okay? You're gonna be lightheaded. It's a tough workout, right? But what are the positives about this workout? For me, it's the challenge. It's making that decision to do it. You know, you probably saw the live, saw the rundown and said, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do that. But then you say, you know what, I'm going to try it. You did it. It took 25, 30 minutes out of your day. And you got a really effective full body workout in. Focusing on conditioning, cardio, you know, working on good heart health, working on that heart rate, trying to get it down now. See how quickly I can get it down. The more of these workouts you do, the healthier you're gonna get. You're gonna notice that you're losing body fat and creating better body composition, better shape, clothes are fitting better, and you're feeling good. You're feeling good about yourself because now you can stay consistent. You found workouts that you can manage in a busy lifestyle. And there's things you can do at home. You can do this workout from the gym too. But you can do it at home. You can do it traveling, okay? Minimal equipment, but mainly just you. And you feel like you got a full hour workout in at the gym, okay? So, it's challenging. I know it is. It's hard for me too. But very effective workout, okay? Got to challenge yourself now and then, okay? You got to progress, and this is one way to do that. All right, I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll see you for our next Fitwit Get Fit, Emom and Amrap style workout.